Which of these four things is the most important thing when it comes to disc golf? That's right, it's the tee shots. Because what determines a lot of competitions is whether or not you can put your disc in a good spot off the tee. Whether that means it's a long drive, an accurate drive, or just a safe drive. Now, a lot of people might say putting, but you're never going to have a putt unless you have a good throw that's somewhere near the basket. My two biggest tips for throwing is one, try a whole bunch of different disc molds. I'm not just talking drivers, I'm talking mid-ranges, putters, and so on. You'd be surprised what discs you end up liking a lot more than other molds. Some of the most popular molds don't always work for people. My bag is full of very weird and odd molds. For example, the Apex from Gateway. You never really see Gateway discs on Jomez, but the Apex is a great long distance turnover driver that I use for uphill shots or turnover shots. And on the other side of the spectrum, one of my favorite driving putters is the Yeti Pro Aviar. It's got a really weird shape, but for me it has a lot of torque resistance and it's great for sidearm. My second tip for throwing has to do with practice. Sometimes people will throw 400 feet with a long distance driver and think that they can throw far enough or good enough. But the truth is, unless you can throw exactly what you meant to do on exactly the right line, exactly the right angle, consistently, you're probably going to need some more practice. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Don't get caught up thinking that putting is the most important thing when it comes to disc golf, because it certainly is throwing. There's a lot of hype out there when it comes to lower rated players and putting games, watching slow mez putts on Jomez, for example. But really, it's all in the throwing. Of course, we like to see awesome putts go in, but don't be fooled. You could win a tournament by throwing perfect and not having to putt at all. I'll see you guys in the next one.